Matt LaFleur and Goody need to be on the hot seat. Goody's drafts haven't been good. What? And Matt LaFleur's coaching has been below average. What? Green Bay is called Titletown for a reason. We expect Super Bowl titles. Well, Ryan, yes, of course. You do expect that. And yes, the Packers so far, now, who knows what happens in the postseason. Maybe they go on some magical run. And no, I don't expect that, but you never know. You can't sit here and tell me with certainty that that's not going to happen. And if you do, you're just guessing. But no, yeah, they should not be on the hot seat. Absolutely not. Matt LaFleur has actually done a pretty damn good coaching job, given that he's had the youngest team in the league for 2 years in a row. And we'll talk about Goody's drafts. Yes, the youngest team in a row, 2 seasons in a row, but he's also ripped the Band-Aid off from the end of the Aaron Rodgers era, installed his starting quarterback, and produced a boatload of talent from the last couple of draft classes. Now, this particular draft class this season has been banged up and has been injured, and they haven't been able to get them out on the field very much to see even what they're capable of, let alone the potential that might be lying within the draft class. But you cannot look at the last couple of draft classes prior to this one and tell me he has not drafted well. I understand there are frustrations with the first round picks, but the draft is more than the first round. I am begging you to take a breath. And remember, here's the other aspect of people calling for these guys' heads. They just signed contract extensions a couple years ago. And I highly doubt, now I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I highly doubt Mark Murphy on his way out the door is going to fire the guys he just signed extensions with a couple of seasons ago. No doubt Ed Policy is going to inherit these guys and most likely let these contracts play out and then make an assessment. But they're going to take what they learned from this season. They're going to grow and develop and keep developing their core of players and hopefully get better. And look, I understand that it's frustrating having the youngest team every year. Maybe that changes next year. Again, they will look over everything with a fine-tooth comb, but they are trying to build something with their program. Saying Matt LaFleur and Brian Gutekunst should be on the hot seat, sure, if you want to emulate bad football franchises, by all means, keep hiring and firing. That's what bad teams do. The Packers are not a bad franchise. They're not a bad team. They've had some frustrating losses here at the end of the season, no question about it. And no doubt about it, this past game, you saw the coaching staff directly contribute to that loss. But that doesn't mean you throw out the baby with the bathwater. I'm so tired of people saying these guys should be fired. It is short-sighted thinking. It is bad football thinking. I mean, if you want to be a Jets fan, by all means, go be a Jets fan. We're going to stay over here where, yes, it is called Titletown, and they are building something to try and go win a and or multiple titles. They're not just trying to go willy-nilly each and every year, hire and fire, and, maybe get lucky. That's what bad teams do. The Packers are not a bad team.